All right, here's a simple question for you guys. Very simple. Okay, pay attention. The question is, how do you who's watching my video, how do you stand out? Asking a simple question, how do you stand out? Like, let's start with your looks. How do you look? Do you look unique, like me? Something like totally weird, like Darth Maul? Or do you look attractive? Do you look handsome? Do you look beautiful? Or do you have to always put makeup and then only you look beautiful? Or do you look like a typical auntie or uncle? Or do you think you look beautiful but you actually look ugly? Or do you look ordinary? Just a typical person like uncle, auntie, typical. Do you? How do you look? That's one. Okay, just take it easy. Listen, I know you'll say, "Hey, Loy, just because you look like a zebra stripes and all that, relax, man, chill pill." Okay, let's move on. Second, how do you sound? Sound. Now you can hear me talk, right? I can challenge you on this. 99% of the people don't know how they sound. If you want to know how you sound, just take a camera, speak for a few minutes, and listen to yourself. I can assure you this much. You'll not be very comfortable. I'm not saying just a 1 minute, hey, oh, hey, this. Talk for a few minutes. Talk. Actually talk and then watch it. And if you're so confident, upload it and see what people say. Not a edited moment. Like, say how I'm doing. Unscripted. Okay, how do you sound? Do you sound like authority? Do you sound like leadership? How would you describe it? Do you sound like a typical person? Do you sound horrible? Do you sound okay? How do you sound? All right, how is your delivery? Number 3 is, how do you like from walk? How do you walk and carry yourself? Do you walk like this? Do you walk like this? Do you walk like this? Like, how do you walk? Now we can dissect a person in so many different ways. How do you dress? Do you dress amazing, elegant, fine, normal, boring, or you don't even know how you dress? Or women, especially, they have to calculate and dress, matching bag, matching this, matching that. So women tend to have a nice way of dressing. Guys generally not so much. The pressure is not there. Women have more different dresses, different shoes, different whatever. Makeup is also there. But now these are all superficial, on a superficial level, like the car you drive, the clothes that you wear, the way you talk. These are all external. But is it all that there is for how do you stand out? Is there something beyond this? Now, to be honest with you, I used to also focus on all these external bits. Oh, I wanted to look strong, muscle, and you see guys in the gym, they'll take like this and take a photograph. You see females, they want to show their bum and beautiful and okay. That's all we have done. I've also gone through that phase. However, what I realized is everyone's doing this. So then that is why maybe I went into the tattoo world and okay. Now the second part comes is, do you do it with clothes? I've done that. Do you do it with your voice? I've done public speaking. Did it for years. Won awards. But at some point, I realized if you really want to stand out, it's not all this. This is one part of it. One small bit. The actual part comes here and here. And then what you put out. I know I'm not trying to make this philosophical or spiritual. I'm stating facts. And I think I realized this when in my public speaking club, Toastmasters, there was this guy, his name is Dr. Balan. He is amazing psychiatrist, very wise in age. So, as usual, after giving a speech, I was fishing for compliments. How was my speech? Oh, Loy, you're amazing. How was it? Oh, you're great. And so finally I went to him to, want to hear some nice compliments. I said, feel free to criticize also. I was so cocky thinking that, oh, I'm so perfect. Come on, give me your criticism. He kept quiet. He looked at me and then he said, Loy, you want honest feedback, right? I said, yeah, give me. I was like, what will he give negative? He said, Loy, your delivery was exceptionally good. Huh? Fantastic. Thank you. And then he said, but there's an issue, Loy. I was like, yeah. Come on, tell me. He's saying you lack substance. I'll tell you, there is sometimes they say the world stopped moving, stopped revolving, time stood still. What he said was like one of those, slow motion hits, like a nuclear bomb that goes slow motion. At first I thought nothing happened, but slowly the bomb, when it exploded, it was such a slap. It was as if someone gave me a slap and my head went around the world for one full round. With that one statement, he decimated every shred of pride, arrogance, ignorance, whatever I had in me. Obviously I didn't show him how I felt, but I was like, okay. But I'll tell you that stayed in my head. Obviously added something more, you need to focus on content. But as I was driving home, that thought stuck in my head. And when I reached home, I sat and thought about it. It's like, fuck, man. There's no substance. And he was absolutely right. There was zero substance. I mean, I was great at being confident and giving a delivery, and people give me almost like a standing ovation. But what was the content? And there I realized maybe I can fool youngsters or small kids or amateurs. I cannot fool professionals. I cannot fool people who are wise with age and experience. I just can't. And that's where I realized, fuck, man, I need to get my act together. I need to stop this bullshit of impressing people. I need to show substance. And from that day onwards, it's not that I stopped showing off and all that, but I focused on trying to give people substance, and through that to stand out. See, for example, you must have, when you saw me the first time, obviously, what the fuck, man, what did he do to his face? And it's normal and natural. Sometimes I forget I have tattoos on my face. When I see someone, what the fuck, really, I forget I have tattoos. And when I see someone with tattoos, I'm like, what the fuck did he do to himself? And then I'm like, my wife nudges me, excuse me, have you seen your face? So then I realize, oh, fuck, okay. But however, after you see me for some time, have you noticed the tattoos suddenly vanish and you don't even realize the tattoos are there? Same thing with my wife. She doesn't realize the tattoos are there. In fact, now she's used to it. She doesn't even think about it. I'm sure you see my videos, you don't even think that these tattoos are there. But for someone who sees me first time, what the fuck, man? Like, shit, they go like that. So now, what exactly am I trying to tell you? Look, you can stand out by amazing clothes, great hairstyle, makeup, expensive car. These are all external. But then the character that is there inside, the stuff that comes from here, and the values that you have from your heart, that will determine whether you stand out or not. Like, I'm pretty sure you must have seen these videos and articles about Keanu Reeves. No matter how much money he has, he's always a gentleman. Now, obviously, I can assure you, I can never be like him, and I don't want to be like him. And then there are these other opposites, divas, who literally, oh, I can't stand in line here. Do you know who the fuck I am? There are people like that also. Uh, some people are exceptionally cocky, some people are exceptionally humble, and then there are ones in between who are, good and sometimes bad. I do not know where I am, but I can tell you I'm not super humble and I'm not super uh, ultra cocky also. Because end of the day, I honestly speaking, I mean, what do I have to brag about? I don't have $1 billion in my bank. I don't have millions of dollars in my bank. So, and it's easy to get carried away with our own bullshit. When we post our photographs and videos on social media and we get likes and comments, we get carried away. So if I were to leave you with one message, it would be, you need to ask yourself, how do I stand out? How do I stand out? How am I special? Yes, focus on looking good, looking smart. Focus on, but don't overspend with a super expensive car to show your success. That all, don't go to that level. Yes, good clothes, grooming, uh, looking nice, getting trained, all the external, eating the fork and knife and sophistication, fine, manners. But then educate this. Educate this. And the only way you can educate this is by learning under someone better than you, wiser than you, who can mentor you, who can teach you, train you. All the people who give me compliments and say, oh, you are so smart. And it's only because I was lucky that I had these mentors, interacted with them, and always spoke to people who are far beyond my age and experience. And that's where I got lucky. Otherwise, so what I'd like to conclude with is, evaluate yourself. Take a complete inventory in terms of your looks, appearance, mannerisms, everything. And sometimes it is hard to evaluate yourself. So ask people who are close to you, who are critical, and as to maintain a Excel sheet, appearance, has to ask, okay, 20 people, all 20 are different. Then I would rate, like for example, a scale of 1 to 5. 1 is absolutely pathetic, of 5 to 1. 5 is absolutely amazing, 1 is absolutely pathetic, or 0. Rate. Okay, or I could take 10 to 0. Appearance, sound, mannerisms. You can do that. Because end of the day, we might say we don't care what people think. But remember, your perception of your image is how society will judge you, evaluate you, and understand your message. So, if people have got the wrong message about you, you need to communicate and make them understand the right message. And don't live under the ignorance that, oh, I don't give a damn. We all do. At least not with the whole world, but at least with the people who matter to us. So I'll just like to conclude by telling you, figure out and ask yourself, how do I stand out? I tried everything from tattoos to public speaking to being a playboy to reading books to impressing people with knowledge, this, that, so many things. Finally, I found a grounded way to do it. And today, yes, I'm happy. I have a life where I'm balanced. Now you try the same thing and you figure out. And once you find the right answers and you gain mastery, believe it or not, you'll stand out. And the reward for this will be a successful career, a successful life, and yes, the perks and benefits that come with it. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Good, bad, ugly. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And maybe if you're interested, I can have another video whereby I can share some of the strategies I adopted. If you're interested, just comment down below so I know that somebody is interested. Somebody's interested, then I'll put it. Based on how many people, make a video. You guys take care. It's me signing off. Yalla.